Welcome to my playthrough of Death Stranding 2. If you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Alright guys, welcome back. So, I did a few things, I kind of went back and forth and grabbed some materials and quests and things like that. We are quite stacked. I also upgraded my leg gear, and I broke down all my level 1 shotguns for level 2 shotguns, stuff like that. Let's deliver his food.
Oh, I appreciate. Everything's in pristine condition.
Just want to see what he gives me when it gets higher in level. Oh, nothing this time.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
You have been a big help. Hope I can count on you again.
Yeah, just been bouncing back and forth. This guy, like, doing his missions have been really useful, meaning that we got upgraded, like, an exoskeleton for our legs. We got upgraded shotgun twice. We got a lightweight one, and we've got a what is it? One with grenades, which is the one that I created. If you notice at the bottom, I also crafted batteries for my vehicle, so now my battery bar is massive. The only thing is, I don't think I can carry as much because I can't store it on the vehicle anymore, because now they're being taken up by those batteries. But the other thing is, I also grabbed that mission. So it wants me to recover this cargo. Figured we got a fast travel there, why not, right? Now, I did look through my inventory as well, and we still have our floating platform, and we have all the materials. I looked through the video and I was like, did I lose it all, or what? But we have it all.
Well done, Sam. That's the last of the cargo. Let's head to our destination and make the delivery.
Okay, so the nice thing is, grab the cargo, it's still on the vehicle, haven't even gotten off yet. Is this where I deliver it to? It is. Yeah, so we still got our floating platform, we've still got all the materials. I made sure to note how many of each materials I needed. And I still have them, so if you leave stuff on the floor in here, it gets put in your private locker. Definitely good to know. The metal is just lying right there. I mean, they were just sitting out in the open. Should I have repaired them first?
I'm guessing
Don't really need to go through the animation of him checking.
you managed to get it here in this good of condition? That's a pro for you.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Well, we've both got work that needs doing. Let's get at it, huh?
Order completed. Well done.
Alright, so we are good to go with all our requests so far. The only place I haven't gone to is the government area. Or government building, or whatever it is. You know what? There's extra stuff here. We're still good. I like how our gear is auto-binded already. Do that one skill. Okay, so what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna rest till the morning. But let's have a look. Where does this need to go? Lone Commander on Lone Commander. Now, the thing is, if I want to go to Lone Commander, where is he? Lone Commander's right here. And he does not have... fast travel to him, so... not gonna happen. I've got one for the government base. You remember, this is where all those BTs were. Super annoying to get to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna entrust that cargo. Do another porter going in that direction.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to an...
Now I've heard that I can actually just randomly rest anywhere.
Okay. Let's just sit here for a second.
Hey, Sam, you know that harmonica of yours? Why don't you try playing it for a little bit?
What happens if we sleep? Apparently you can sleep out in the field at any time. Oh, of course, it's raining. "39 seconds, including 19 seconds of sleep." Wow, it actually calculates it. Okay, we're gonna plot a course. So the plan here is I'm gonna start off from this location. It's still raining? Can't even tell. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do some inventory management here. I need to get the materials and such. So let's go to facility storage. There's our floating carrier. I'm going to bother with it now, and there's all the materials. We weren't able to carry resin. Got too much stuff. I forget how much stuff of everything that I needed. Let's see. Is that in the locker? No. I am gonna recycle and store. Alright guys, give me a second here. Let me just clear up my bag so I can carry what I need. Alright. Kinda cleaned up a little bit. Let's see where we're heading. I mean, it's interesting that the car is still here. Pentaclon's gone. So here's the monorail. We're gonna follow it around, kind of. I say kind of, because I'm not really sure. That is on the other side. And I want to completely avoid having to cross over any water if I have to. Or if I don't have to, I should say. I think that's where we gotta go. Yep. Area looks rather uninhabited, which I guess is a good thing. There is a generator over here. I'm not really using my boost, so my batteries are staying pretty well charged. Quake detected.
Quake detected. Intensity G-scale 7.
Nice. Bridge.
Feels good.
So this thing needs a repair. How do you repair it? Is it there? I don't know how to repair it. Like these things I can interact with. That last one didn't really have anything I could interact with. Or maybe I have to get off the thing. This area looks shallow. A lot of loot here.
Just to get further now.
Good morning, team. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
I wonder if there's a fight thing here. Rather open.
No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Restore mining facility. We've got the special alloys and the resins.
Well done, Sam. I've never seen a working monorail before. Think of all the stuff it could carry. All right then, why don't we extract some materials?
How do we extract materials? Do we just do it through here? Mine. Use chiral crystals to mine for materials. It'll give me 4,800 special alloys with 2,000. I'd rather not. You know what? It says chiral crystals, right? Well, we have a whole bunch outside. Let's go have a look how much is out there.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
I'm gonna grab these smart drugs because we'll be going back to Port Knot when we ride the monorail. See, there's all these all over the place. Of course, a bunch inside.
Gotta stretch my legs.
I don't need to be in there, I won't go in there. Yeah, at least there's no enemies. I thought there would be like enemies in all these black tar areas. Like they chase you down or something when you're in that environment. Now, earlier I was saying, how do I repair that stuff? Problem is, I don't have any other materials on me to repair it with. I could if I bring my ship back. What was that? Oh, these little bug things are attacking me. Geez, they're rather protective, aren't they? Okay. We got lots of battery, I'm good. Anything anywhere else? Feel like scattered all over the place. See those little bugs. They eat my electricity. I think I got everything out in front. You know what? Might as well make most of it. We've collected almost 2,000. Actually, that's exactly what we need, so makes it worthwhile now. There's a bunch over here as well. You know what, I'm going to grab as much as I can, because the more I grab, the more weight I can carry, even though I'm going to donate 2,000 to this location, so we can mine the materials and write it back. Yeah, I'm curious if you're playing this game. If you're not, let me know what your thoughts are on it. It's really weird, I feel. Hard to explain what kind of game it is. You know what? It's actually quite fun. Like, this is all open world, so it's not really keeping you to that linear path that we're forced to in some games. Like, if you compare this to, like, Last of Us, right? It's very similar in terms of the build. Now, what I mean by that is we're basically going from A to B. We encounter human enemies as well as non-human enemies. It's a really cool story. Gameplay is phenomenal. We don't really get vehicles in Last of Us, but we do get horses. And then, you know, you get your protagonist. We have that dude in the red. He said his name was Higgs, right? And then we have, like, friendlies, all the different NPCs that we encounter. Yeah, it's just, in my opinion, it's very similar to that kind of game. You know, you got the BTs that are the big zombies. Oh, is this not a charging thing? Alright, let's get in there. I think I have to do this because they need the materials for the other place. I think that's what he said.
Very good, Sam. Now all you have to do is load the extracted materials onto the monorail for transport. Let's begin by accessing that delivery terminal.
The same terminal. Main order, destination, load the monorail with special alloys, and send it to F1. Load cargo. Load vehicle. Get on off monorail.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
Kinda cool. Can jump off whenever we like. We can use this as fast travel as well. Honestly, I would have thought they would have thrown some music on for this, but okay. That's alright. Nice.
Cargo transported by the in your private locker. The cargo can be delivered via the terminal.
Did you actually manage to restore the monorail? Awesome! With it back up and running, you'll be able to transport materials from the mines. Right. Sorry. Let's take a look at these materials you've brought. Would you look at all this? I think it's safe to say we'll have nothing to worry about for a while.
I wonder if you play on a difficult mission, you know, difficulty, I guess. Harder difficulty is what I should be saying. If there are hostiles there. I'm playing on normal. Highly customizable battery-powered off-roader.
Found some of our missing stuff, did you? I thought this was gone for good.
Nice.
It feels as though we're always leaning on you for support. Please allow us to return the favor with this data.
900 kilograms, over from 600.
Just wanted to let you know that we're increasing the amount of materials you can withdraw.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Nice. Issues aid request automatically. I haven't looked at the APAS enhancement for a while. We'll have a look. Timefall generator that uses timefall to recharge Sam's battery.
Oh,
Sounds good.
here's a little something extra as thanks. I got them just for you. Figured they'd suit your style. They sure weren't easy to come by. A real collector's item, I hear.
Sweet, we got some Ray-Bans. Notable for their balanced structure, shape, with black flame. The temples are adorned, fitted with special lenses. All the glasses do the exact same thing.
We really appreciate your help. At the risk of stating the obvious, it's going to take an awful lot of resources to restore the other roads and monorails to working order. But at least with this monorail operational, you can bring us large shipments of materials with relatively minimal effort. That's going to go a long way towards getting other sections up and running again. We can fabricate pickup off-roaders now, by the way. I'm pretty fond of them myself. It's a large four-wheel drive vehicle, boasts significant cargo carrying capacity for the hard-working porter. The driver's seat is in an elevated position and exposed by design. This allows the driver to survey their surroundings more easily and engage enemies with small arms if necessary. You can customize it quite a bit too, attach all kinds of different parts as you like. That said, a lot of parts are still in development, but you'll receive their data as soon as it's ready. The schematics for this vehicle have already been shared with everyone on the chiral network, which means that we can look forward to other people drafting even more new parts. Sure. The monorail network was extensive and once stretched across a good chunk of Australia's coastline. but repeated exposure to timefall has seen it degrade significantly. And with the constant threat of BTs and armed groups, it's not been possible to repair the damage. If you happen to come across a track layer, be sure to feed it any materials you can spare. Even a small contribution will make a difference. Anyway, just something to think about. We're so grateful for the assistance, Sam. You've been a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day.
You managed to save the day, Sam. The people here now have more than enough supplies for their needs. They should be able to prepare cargo for the next delivery too. But first, I have some information to share with you. About Lou. Return to the DHV Magellan so we can talk.
So mysterious all the time. My apologies in the middle there. I had to step away to answer the door. I took it. Alright, story so far. We're going on the Magellan. I mean, I don't think there's anything left here, right? We don't have any more deliveries. We don't have any more orders. We're maxed out on Coral crystals. Let's grab some of that. Yes, please. I don't need to store them. As long as I keep them on me, I can carry more stuff, right? And they're super light. Alright, making our way back to the ship. Still the same pictures. Wish you would take like more. Maybe it's based off of me taking pictures. Alright, we're gonna carry on in just a second. Alright, I actually took a second and sat down, so we'll go into the bridge.
Hey, Sam. How's it going? I have updates for you, if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
We followed up on the message Deadman left for you at the lab. About how there was another BB-28, not Lou, who, according to the records, was decommissioned 4 years ago. The first time you and Lou met was about 2 years ago now, when you were entrusted with the BB previously issued to Bridges Corp's disposal. And together, the two of you made it all the way across North America.
Deadman and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou BB-28.
Right. Because that was Lou's serial number. You see, we found the records for the BB storage facility. By cross-referencing the data, we confirmed that after BB-28 was decommissioned 4 years ago, Lou was assigned the same designation and placed into storage.
So what you're telling me is that instead of getting a new serial number, Lou inherited an old one?
As for Lou's mother, following the C-section, it seems she passed away. And that pretty much is the extent of our recent discoveries. Without a still mother to provide support, it makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve. But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassignment, much less why they did it.
Higgs said there were things I didn't know. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
I think it could be.
I want to know everything about Lou.
You're playing his game, Sam. Chasing after the past is what Higgs wants you to do.
I need to know where Lou came from. I have to know.
If you're sure, Sam, I'll keep digging. In the meantime, you should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
Sleep the morning. Rest up more.
Sam, it's Charlie. A new order is now ready for you. I'd also like to brief you on your next destination. And I believe that Fragile wants to have a word as well. Visit the delivery terminal in West Fort Knott to take on the relevant main order.
Sam, it seems Tarman decided to leave a few books for you. Right there, by your bed. Reading is a wonderful way to take your mind off things. Trust me.
That Moby Dick.
That's Tarman's son. He must have placed the photograph in here for safekeeping. This is an important memento. Why don't we go and take it to him?
I found this picture in your book. Is this your son?
Thank you. Yes. He's still out there somewhere, borne along on the currents. With this right hand of mine. It's due to my connection with said missing piece that I can read the movements of the tar. Something akin to a phantom pain. You want to hear the story?
Sure.
I was both a medical doctor and a geophysics researcher once upon a time. In those days, the tar currents were a key focus of mine. This ship was originally built to facilitate my studies, in fact. The deep tar hunting vessel Magellan, we named it. A ship perfectly suited to pursuing the creatures that thrive in the Tar's depths. Another avenue of research, you might say. We called them chiral mammals, for lack of a better name. Seemed like the closest fit. Reckoned if we caught one, we could figure out all the mysteries. The Tar, the tides, hell, maybe even the Stranding.
Whoa, she's a big one.
Dip yourself in, son.
Tar's looking calm. I'll be fine, Pop. You seeing this? I think she's pregnant. Hey, Pop. This is weird.
Storm! And just like that, the Tar took my boy, and my hand along with him. At first, I thought this little guy was my son reborn.
If I may ask a question, the hunters that attacked you after you caught the chiral mammal, are you sure they came from within the creature's womb?
Yes. That said, I'm not of the opinion that the hunters were its offspring.
Its womb merely served as a gateway to the other side.
Indeed. The Tar and the beach are connected.
Oh, that's kind of tragic. Alright, let's carry on here. Eat one of these. there any other books to read? Nah, he still pulls out Moby Dick.
Moby Dick, or The Whale, seems to be one of Tarman's favorite novels. As the name suggests, it's a story about a white sperm whale named Moby Dick. Captain Ahab, one of the main characters, uses a prosthetic leg made of whalebone to replace the one Moby Dick took long ago. He's obsessed with getting revenge against the whale, which he hates with a terrible passion, all while nursing the phantom pain of his lost leg. In the end, Ahab fails to exact vengeance on his foe and is dragged into the sea. His crew's only survivor is Ishmael, the book's narrator. He was rescued after clinging desperately to a coffin-shaped life buoy. That's right, a coffin was his savior. Ironic, isn't it? How you use a thing makes all the difference.
Put down some juice. Change up our appearance. Change our glasses to the new ones that we got. I think there might be additional side missions or subquests or whatever they're called from the governor. That location, because I haven't really been back there. And also there's the ones in Mexico again now that we can fast travel, but now we'll keep pushing forward. Let's see what we can customize. We'll stick with this. Change up the hat. Actually, I still like that one. Just because it's all black. Have a look at the backpack. So I've got 2 ammo containers, which works really well because in the last part I struggled. Well, I didn't even struggle. I was able to use the machine gun for the most part. Their ammo container. Move that over there. You know what? No, not that one. That one. Hey, and the reason I did that is because now fabricate a component goes downward. Let's do a grenade pouch. Can't do that. That's way too big. Wonder if I could do grenade pouch and a container. Looks like I can. Sweet. Maxed out every single spot I can on it. Nice. Okay, let's go use the toilet and the shower. Don't like his cold showers, does he? And now we shall... I don't want to talk to him. Go to the surface. I'll talk to him eventually, just to see what else he's got left to say, but it's usually just random comments. And those Ray-Bans look pretty cool, the Wayfarers.
The extraction was successful. It was transferred to a sterilized pod and sent to a separate facility. Ready to proceed with corpse disposal? 1.
I had lost cargo? Oh, thanks those two dudes for returning it. Can I not? Auto range? Alright. Let's have a look at the mini-map. See where we're heading. Take on main order at F1 terminal. You know what? We'll do that in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more of this, I'm going to keep playing. Anyway, catch you in the next one.